Today, we're going to take a look at a spellcaster's best friend, the spell books. So with that, we're going to count down the Terraria top 5 spell books. These are just my opinion. Feel free to share your Terraria top 5 spell books down below in the comments section. I'd love to hear from you as always. Whether they're crafted or found, these spell books not only do damage, but can do other things as well, utilizing things like lower defense and such. So with that, let's go ahead and get started at number 5. Coming in at number 5 is the Crystal Storm. It's crafted with materials from the Halo and it does a base damage of 25. The damage is decent, but what makes it interesting is that it has rapid fire at the same rate as a Mega Shark, so that gives the mage a nice option right there. The best modifier for it is Godly except on mobile, where it's mythical. It can be very helpful during progression and shouldn't be overlooked. Number 4. We have a tie here for number 4 between the Golden Shower and the Cursed Flames. Now, depending upon what you have, the Golden Shower can only be obtained in the Crimson, while the Cursed Flames can only be obtained in the Corruption. Both of these do a decent amount of damage, but the Golden Shower lowers an enemy's defense while doing damage, and the Cursed Flames add a damage over time debuff while attacking as well. These are both great options for boss fights early and mid-game hard mode, and of course both are craftable. Number 3. Down in the dungeon, and one of my favorite books is the Magnet Sphere. This releases an orb that travels a short distance and attacks any enemy nearby it. This is extremely helpful during any invasion event or in areas where you're swarmed by enemy mobs, as it can clear them out rather quickly. It should be noted though that this will disappear once the orb hits a solid object or has been floating for 7 seconds. Overall, this is a nice pickup in the hard mode dungeon. Number 2. If you're fighting Duke Fishron, then the Razorblade Typhoon is something you should definitely pick up. This casts 2 discs that can home in on enemies and deal massive damage. They tend to pierce and bounce around enemies and lasting up to 3 seconds, but they are very vicious and can wipe out another group of mobs. This is another one of those great items that's for invasions and such. This is something a mage probably should have. And finally, number 1. Coming in at number 1 and being dropped by the Moon Lord is the Lunar Flare. Now this is interesting because it summons projectiles from above that can go through solid objects until they reach your mouse cursor. So depending upon where you put the cursor, the projectiles will reach it even if it's below solid objects. Some consider this a direct upgrade over the Blizzard Staff, but this does a ton more damage. Also noting that the projectiles will shine through solid blocks, meaning you can illuminate caverns, hidden items, or anything else like ores and such. So this is a great way to find items if you're in an area where you don't know what things are. The Lunar Flare will take a little chunk of mana, but it is definitely worth it in the end for not only killing enemies and bosses, but for finding items and ores as well. Definitely one of Terraria's most potent spell books. Anyway, thank you for watching. As always, please feel free to share Terraria top 5 spell books down below in the comments section. I'd love to hear from you. New viewers, subscribe for more Terraria top 5s, gameplays, and much more coming. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to rate it as it helps the channel. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and if not, then just simply fake it. The day is almost over. I'll see you again next time.